So we come to the Cup quarterfinals, and here's the first one. New Zealand to play against Wales, and the New Zealand team, well, they've got a couple of interesting selections there. Nigel Hunt coming into the starting lineup, or is that a reflection of injury to Tomasi Thama, who's down there in the reserves, and no sign yet of Victor Vito. He did warm up, but here's their opposition, the Welsh team, who'll be buoyed by the knowledge that two of New Zealand's leading players are not there. And this is a good Welsh team with the forwards PUGH and Beach. And they've had a pretty good tournament so far. The Welsh beat Zimbabwe, beat Uruguay, lost to Argentina. Simon McDowell of Ireland is the referee. Simon McDowell of Ireland is the referee. And Willie Losay is in with me in the box from New Zealand's point of view. Willie, question marks over the injury to two key men, Thama and Vito.
Yes, but worthy replacements in Nigel Hunt. All of that experience is certainly there. And Chad Toro, pleased that he's found his razor this morning. He's had a wonderful 2 days of the tournament.
Referee from Belfast, Northern Ireland, Simon McDowell, kicks off, signals the kick-off. And straight away it's gone to Lee Williams from Wales in the Scarlet. New Zealand unbeaten. Wales 2 wins and a loss from the first 2 days of play here at Rugby World Cup Dubai 2009. Here's Alain de Breu. Some of these Welsh players are very accomplished young men. That was a terrific tackle by the New Zealand captain, DJ Forbes. Shut him down well and truly. Flicked away by New Zealand's. And now it's gone to Wanga Sanduandu at the 22. Good stuff by New Zealand now out wide. Paul Grant, and going for the corner, bringing it round in real quick fashion. Zar Lawrence, first strike to New Zealand. Well, part of the questions that were being asked, answered there. That's a great beginning by New Zealand.
Well, the turnover from the breakdown, that was the problem. Not going in and staying on your feet. They hadn't sealed the ball. The quick penalty. And look at that, Chad Toro, the man that we've spoken about, knew that there was space out wide. Grant out to Zar Lawrence. He's a terrific finisher, is Zar Lawrence. And the presence of mind to bring it around to get closer. Points are key and crucial in this quarterfinal of the Cup.
So there is Zar Lawrence. The kick is over. New Zealand 7, Wales 0. These two teams met in Wellington, New Zealand a couple of months ago, and Wales won. Going high is Lee Beach. Here's Lee Williams. Lovely run, one to beat. Oh, lovely try! Lee Williams of Wales. They strike back. What a fantastic try that is. The little man from Llanelli. Terrific run. Just left the New Zealanders standing, running in a parallel line to the touchline, not coming inside the 5-metre mark. Just look at this, round on the blind side. Try from here.
Terrific acceleration, Keith, to get over the halfway, and then he stood up Nigel Hunt. Came inside, outside, too much pace. Terrific finish.
It was like he didn't want to come into the field of play. Well, he just kept running down the tram lines, as they're called in the vernacular. A lovely run by Lee Williams. He ran 55 metres. He dives in for a wonderful score. Kick is missed. 7-5. A shock, though, for the New Zealand team. No one at home. Down the narrow side. Paul Grant goes high. Swung away by Chad Toro. Now here's Viliame Wanga Sanduandu at halfway. Heard the words of the referee. Good tackle. Release immediately. is the Welsh team. Aled Brew at the 22. Deflected down from Rakambula, the New Zealand midfield player who's over there at the sideline. And it's Chad Tuoro. Covers a lot of ground these days as Chad. And he's got it across the touchline. Number 12 for Wales is Lee Beach.
Well, the Welsh obviously taking a lot of confidence from what they achieved in Wellington. Good results on day 1 and 2 until they played Argentina, where they lost 14-0. Set piece has been strong though.
And they have it again. There's Williams away to Aled Thomas. Thomas with it again and nearly through. It's loose now in the 22. Lee Williams, they're very elusive out wide. Let's see how he goes in the midfield. He finds out wide Richie PUGH. Grant has made good progress to be across, and look at the confidence with which they are playing. Beach now from Williams. Lee Beach, 10 metres out. Williams had the foresight to put it back between the legs. In fact, there were two of them. And heading for the line now is Craig Hill. They're only 5-6 metres out. Chance for New Zealand to relieve here. We listen to the referee. You must roll away, he says to Craig Hill.
And the tackle from DJ Forbes was the key to that. He turned Hill and made sure that the ball was actually on the New Zealand side of the ruck. Possession crucial, and a sign of respect from the New Zealand side, Keith, the fact that they're going for position as opposed to tap and go. And there is Victor Vito, the man in question about his injury.
Not even stripped to play, even though he did warm up. Told the media last night, or the media was told last night, that he would be available for selection today, so he did warm up, so I guess that is something, but not stripped to play. New Zealand back in the defensive zone again. But look at the red shirts swarming. 7-5 New Zealand lead. Penalised there was Tel Sally. He's been a good performer over the years on the circuit. Well, that's a long pass which finds Paul Grant, and he just eludes the touchline. He's with his co-forward, Forbes. And in comes Tuoro.
Well, discipline's a question here, and how long before he goes to the pocket? How many more warnings do they need?
There have been a few not release calls by the referee McDowell. Rakambula, now that one is forward, so the game has kind of got a bit wobbly here in the last few minutes. So what a wonderful try that was by Williams. One try each, but the conversion, when it was brought around from the corner flag by Zar Lawrence. Half-time there. So a penalty for Wales. It's in the referee's time at the half-time break now. Lovely run, Richie PUGH. Wales in front at half-time. This is the guy they compare back home to Richie McCaw. This is Richie PUGH. Lovely delay here by Williams. Got through and then fed the man. Look at this great determination by Richie PUGH. Plays in the sort of style of McCaw and Mari Holla and Neil Back. Players like that around the familiar players he's seen in action. And that is half-time. Wales, two good tries, two wonderful tries in the lead over New Zealand by 10-7.
Right, and you've got enough confidence to take them on like you're doing, boys. Don't think anything's done. It's half done. Right, positive. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on, we've been there before. Let's get Come on! If someone would come off his shoulder, just straight through a hole. So let's be smart in what we're doing. Also, watch the short side, particularly from a kick-off or any part. They'll look at that little short side, certainly their halfback. Now also, get the ball to the middle, and then we can utilise exactly the same. We can actually look to the short side. Come on, we talked about it. We snap and we go. We won in this game. But we start playing all the territory. We haven't got in there once and we scored. We've got to get out of here straight away. Out of here straight away. We're working off the ball. We're not working hard enough. Come on, go top. Balls on 3. 1, 2, 3. Stick it on there. Hold on there. Hey, we hold on to that ball.
So you heard it from the coaches and the players. Talk from the New Zealand camp and from Paul John, the Welsh coach. Don't think it's done. It's only half done. But a very good first half played by Wales. They are a team now playing with great confidence against New Zealand. And there's the restart for the second half. And Paul Grant goes up high with Lee Beach.
Forward from Wales, scrum, black ball.
It's gone forward. What do you think so far, Willie Lassay?
Well, it's exactly as Gordon Tietjens said. They were in Wales half once, they scored. It's all about getting in the right field position and from the set piece.
So Nigel Hunt, who's had that battle with Tomasi Thama for the halfback, the Rovers position. And there's again that mark of respect, because that's what it is. You know, the Tietjens call, kicking is for karate. And it's the favour is returned and finds touch. So New Zealand stay more or less where they were.
Well, there's Gordon Tietjens. I'm sure he's writing down more notes, but New Zealand need to score next if they are to stay competitive. But the enthusiasm in the Welsh half-time get-together was way more than what we saw with the New Zealand camp.
Exactly right. They were squealing almost with delight. Tora, good work in the line out there. Now New Zealand have it. Rakambula's hardly touched it, but midfield gets a go now. Here's Viliame, Wanga Sanduandua. They're going to look to him for his speed. Well, here is a clear line ahead of Rakambula. One pass and they can get a try. Lovely work by Lotte Rakambula. Hasn't had a lot to do in the game so far, but he ought to get it down quickly. This is not time to be playing with time. And Rakambula scores it. New Zealand go into the lead early in the second half.
Well, it came from Waka Sanduandua. He's the man that's been given the ball. Look at that, he took 2 players out, and then he fed the express pace. I thought that they'd blown a try here because Zar Lawrence was covered, but Lotte Rakambula, the beautiful step off the left, and then straight in under the black dot. New Zealand ahead by 2.
The conversion has New Zealand in the lead by 4 now, so that's a good reply. But of course, they're well within range of this enthusiastic Welsh team who have possession for the first time in the second half now. And there's PUGH gets it away, coming into their backs now, and here is Brew, who decides to kick wide, and that's too wide. So now Rakambula, he'd like to see that ball again in the centre. It's the New Zealand throw in. But it's gone on the Welsh side.
Uncharacteristic mistakes there, Keith, and you know, they work on the set piece. Those things there, it's just a lack of concentration. Wales looking the better side. Plenty ahead of them.
4 minutes to play. It's in the Welsh back line now through Alan Thomas. Here's Talselli. Now here's the chase on. 2 Welshmen and 1 New Zealand player, but the bounce, well, it was out on the full. That's the second time that's happened to the Welsh in the last few minutes. So they're excited, but making just the odd error.
Entering the last quarter of the game, it's going to be interesting when Gordon Tietjens does go to the bench. That's the key for me. There's not too much depth there. And I'd imagine that the 7 that are on, they were going to play the majority of this match.
Hunt throws. It's over the top and straight into the hands of the Welsh. Alan Thomas lost Picked up now by Tuoro, having a great tournament. Gets it wide to Viliame Wangasanduandua, who drops the ball. But the referee says it was a knock on. Well,
I'm speechless, Keith. I just have visions of 1987 World Cup Fiji again.
Lost forward. Let's listen to the referee here for the moment. Time on. Little Lee Williams with the ball now. There he is. He's a little spark, we know that. Hunts onto him. Goes out to Aled Thomas now. And here off the bench is Tom Isaacs. A couple of changes in the Welsh team to keep the enthusiastic play up and their attitude. They're way back at the moment. Lee Beach. Here's a chance for PUGH. Floats it into Williams. He's supported by Brew. Flicked away by Isaacs. Here's a great chance for Wales. Merriman gets it away to the man out wide, Thomas. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. PUGH gets it wide. Where's the bounce go? Oh, played away beautifully for Isaacs. And he's patient. And Wales have the lead by 15-14 with the kick to come. Don't know why they're hugging just yet. There is a long way to go. At least a kick-off at the other end.
What a terrific response from Wales, and the presence of mind for a young man not to try and play the ball, but just play soccer with it. How crucial was that mistake by Viliame Wangasanduandua? They should have been ahead by 7. At this stage, they are trailing by 1.
Well, he made his debut just this season. There's the kick. It's across the front. A minute to go for the New Zealanders to retain possession and score a winner. It's Wales 15, New Zealand 14. They've beaten New Zealand before at Wellington in this season. The Welsh team, the referee has signalled time off and will signal time on again now for the restart. There it is, they were a bit slow back to halfway and just seconds remaining, so there'll be just this play. So it's gone out to Nano Williams, to Lawrence. Lawrence is caught, gives it to Tim Nano Williams, who's come off the bench. He's the real sparker with a good side step. Can he help New Zealand in this critical situation? And it's Wales with Williams getting away. Lawrence, very experienced man, breaks through. Can he win the game for New Zealand in the last second? Wales have it. The man can kick it out. Lee Beach, he's taken it down. Williams will kick it out, and it's a victory for Wales. Wait on, let's look at the referee. The referee is going to the touch judge. It is over. Referee McDowell wanted to check to see if the siren had gone. It certainly had, and it's ringing for Wales. They have beaten New Zealand by 15-14. So the number 1 seeds at the Rugby World Cup Sevens for 2009 go out at the quarter-final stage. And don't we have World Cup echoes of that happening in recent years for New Zealand at the Sevens and at the 15s. And Cardiff, Wales, been involved both times. Wonderful victory for the Welsh with their tries to Williams, PUGH and Isaacs, and disappointment for the New Zealand team of DJ Forbes and Victor Vito, who came here, just played a few seconds in the first game on day 1, and Tomasi Thama, injured, left New Zealand bereft of depth, and it's a sad Gordon Titchens as he walks away, but there it is. New Zealand are out. Wales are through to the semi-finals, and there's the margin, just a narrow one, but Wales deserving winners by 15-14.